What is up, guys? It's Frank, aka Woodman from Super RPG Friends, here with episode 8 of Sea of Stars. And will you look at that? They changed up the title screen again. You love to see it. Although, there's someone missing, and that, as we found out last episode, that makes me very sad. So, this is a minimal commentary full playthrough. I will be shutting up shortly, and mostly only speaking up when, you know, I don't know, something happens. So, I hope you guys enjoy it. We just got to, I thought we experienced big plot twists earlier, but, you know, we're in it now. So let's go beat up some robots, I guess? I don't know. Talk to you guys soon. Let's get this going. I can't believe Sarai's a robot. Derelict factory. It's locked, but it looks like the roof's accessible. offline. Kyber mesh battery required. Please use laser crane for safe handling. An ID card's required to operate the crane. I can't surprise attack holograms. That sucks. Found crane operator ID card. Kyber mesh battery printer missing components. One blueprint disc, one Kyber ore, one power unit. Yeah, baby, level up. Hey, that's every single fish. Hell yeah. I like the way these, like, dunes feel. Like, your character does, like, move over them and have, like, a momentum shift. That's cool. Ugh. My house is all the way up. We can make our plans there. Man, I wish there was some way to cheer people up. It's like the only one other than Sarai who still has some energy, but I'm no fighter. You're from another world, right? You got any games out there? Wheels, huh? It does sound like it could be fun. If you do me a favor and ask that watchmaker from your world if there's any way to get a table delivered here, I'd love to play some wheels. You guys are still saying the same thing. I'm surprised they don't have anything to say about the craziness going on here. Okay, tasty. Feed me something warming. I mean, that's got meat in it. Okay, bro. Of course, the ultimate heal is sashimi. There's no peace left in our hearts. Rainbow conch. One day I'll find what to do with those. Someone must have known. They did too much to us. Right, why would you return? There's all kinds of back alleys and such here. You. I ain't got no money. Okay, now I got a little money. These guys got nothing to say. Oh, I forgot I made something meaty for that dude. Get it out of my head. Something light? A parfait? My brother. A sandwich? That was everything I ever wanted and more. Disposing reward. Pudding chômeur. I used to feel. These guys are all real depressing. I don't want to stay. How can I go on? We should have turned the other way. Good morning, Cedric. Good morning, Sarai. I see your journey to other worlds in search of Solstice warriors has proven successful. Odds increase drastic. What is the status? Moon still sunken. Sun remains blocked by clouds. Fleshmancer yet inhabits the castle which cannot be reached. Active threat, Dweller of Dread. Any recent events? Fleshmancer activity determined a few days ago. Fleshmancer left briefly for another world. Returned with new monster lieutenant named El Sandarel. Erlina. Confrontation with El Sandarel not recommended. We'll see about that. Recommended action, use Solstice Warriors to defeat Dweller of Dread. Recommended action dependency, made for Skybase to remove clouds and reconnect sun and moon. But how to get there? Report, surveil of the Cerulean Expanse continued while you were away. And? Fate energy was detected, concordant with old records about the dead of a forgotten race. Rumored builders of the Speedball network might know a way to bring it back online. Analysis of rails and ramps confirms Speedball network as a potential route into Skybase. Recommended action, follow survey probe through Cerulean Expanse and investigate signal. Shot analysis log. At least we have a lead. Presence confirmed of servants to the queen that was. Confrontation likely unavoidable. Don't worry, they can fight. Probe calibrated. Will beep faster to show objects of interest. Good luck. Will they really be somewhere in there and still alive somehow? I want them to see what we are facing. The Dweller of Dread? Show them. It's underwater? It's Cthulhu. Your people. We're taking this thing down. Solstice Warriors demonstrate emotional investment might negatively affect performance. Recommended action, breathe in. Don't worry about us. That monster's getting its due. Recommended action, breathe out. Haha, thanks, Cedric. Okay, first the moon has to shine again. We need you to at full power. The Cerulean Expanse is east of Rapine. Here's hoping whatever we find there will be able to help. Deeks? You go ahead. I want to talk with Cedric. I'll catch up later. Fascinating. Oh. How many do I need? So it looks like I have to find these little things that tell me which exit to take. The musical change-up is so sick. There's no one. Another setback. Sarai. Cedric detected something here. We have to find it. Aphrodite built this place. Really? Well, duh, it's covered in flesh. This used to be one of his workshops, and this dome design. We're in a container for souls. After all, why? His experiments left a presence behind. One moment. Attention all! This concoction will dispel the concealment curse. Those who wish to remain hidden, look away now. Oh? It worked! Hey, I can see you! What color am I? What happened here? Another wicked experiment. I know after all was meddling with souls, but to detach living beings from their bodies. So he hides the proof and then leaves them here to wander forever. Your friend is a coward. After all's not. These people might know something that can help. Let's ask around. Surely you won't try to enter the workshop. I know there's something big and dangerous in there, right? I don't know why I looked. Need anything for the journey ahead? I saw someone darting towards the exit. Don't they know we're stuck here? Well, what color am I? No, you tell me first. The one who did experiments on us, he was not well. It's good to be able to see each other after all this time. This is a special day for sure. I do not miss the tank. This was always a special one. You're Solstice Warriors, aren't you? How do you know? The dead of a forgotten race know many things. Who are you? I am called Bist. Do you know anything about Skybase? Yes, my people remember when the place was built, back when we had physical forms. Unfortunately, the access route went offline after Skybase was corrupted to create the clouds. Corrupted? Yes. It was the first step in the build-up to our world's downfall. You mean Skybase wasn't always designed for nefarious deeds? Oh no, it used to regulate climate and keep our planet lush. It was beautiful. The evil machine that took over Skybase eventually corrupted its AI core. The creator of the cyborgs, it called itself the Catalyst, so that's where I'll find the bastard. You remember? We thought it erased memories too. We only remember its name. Sarai. I'm okay, just one more reason to get to Skybase. The speedball network's the only way. You know how we could restore power? Yes, when it became clear our world would fall, we built a failsafe. Amidst the Sanctusec spires, it hides in plain sight. A titan made of cybernetics and stone, holding a giant block up high. If the brakes are released, it'll drop the block, returning the energy that was spent to lift it up. The most primitive form of battery, holding just enough power to support our world's last-ditch effort. We name it Estviste. But the entrance to the Sanctal Spires is sealed. My people tried everything. It is an easy one to break for those who know. You can get us in? Absolutely, provided you can find a way to take me there. What do you mean? This one understands. Bist and his people are stuck here. This dome is the only thing preventing them from dissipating into nothingness. As I said, I will help, but you first need to get me there. And I also wish to fight by their side. Tell me, how good of an alchemist are you? I dabble. Can you do it? Living glass. One final attempt, perhaps? Are you sure you understand what you are demanding? Yes, for a way to fight back and help reclaim my world. A procedure cannot be undone. I understand. I would need proper tools, but my code prevents me from breaking into Aferal's workshop. If you can get the door open, I will do it. You're not dodging this one. Cedric, I am uploading a 3D scan. Transmission received, lock level intricate. Can you make the key? Affirmative. Good. I am sending the probe to pick it up. And now we wait. My understanding is correct. You and Valere are on such a path yourself. Aye. One day at a time. I have much to learn about combat myself. I believe we can teach one another. Still, my big girl would have managed to make them laugh. Ha, yeah, I bet. I'm sorry, Valere. I didn't mean... Oh no, it's okay. See, I used to think grief was a negative emotion that eventually went away. But it doesn't work like that. It's just always there. So it's not like there's anything you could say that would suddenly make me remember him. Sometimes I feel really sad, and other times I find myself smiling and thinking of fond memories. Like Zale said, he's always with us on some level. And I think I'm slowly starting to understand it just means I'm lucky to have had someone so dear to me. Does that make sense? It does. Thank you, Valere. This helps me too. Just like Carl to be the highlight of the day without even being here. Haha. Looks like our key has just arrived. Ready? I should warn you. The abomination that tortured us still inhabits this place. We'll take care of it. This pod, this is where I was kept all those years. And this one, Core, at long last you'll be avenged. The monster's up ahead. Make sure you're prepared. Oops, thought I muted that, sorry. This is the operator. Seems pretty dead to me. Be careful, Zale. The machines can be deceiving. It's moving, get ready. Oh no, I don't like this. Meduso. Let's go. This sucks. Holy shit. Yo! Yes! Oh my god, that's so sick! Noise. Gonna heal just in case. You never know. So you will do this for me? Of course, but how would I know when it's time? Just follow their lead. Remember, only the three of you can enter the portal. I understand. It worked. Okay. I can feel. Glass is very fragile material. I bound its living properties to your mind. You must always have purpose, for this vessel is only as resistant as your will is strong. And I am invincible. Thank you for giving me physical form again, great alchemist. For centuries, I've longed for the chance to reclaim my world. To the Sankersack Spires, then? Are you sure you can get us in? Definitely. The crazed cultists won't take kindly to trespassers, but I'm eager to test my new form. We'll deal with whatever comes our way. I look forward to fighting by your side. The spires are in the northwest corner. Let's hurry. He's a big beefy boy? Interesting. Yep, that's the Fleshmancers. Necrotech expires. It's been too long. I must find the frequency. One moment. Oh. Okay. Sure. Songster magic? Impossible. Did you think I was younger than you? Great alchemist, if my understanding is correct, you've never visited this world before. You should be warned about the cultists, their origins. We will deal with whatever lies ahead. There's no other way. And let us proceed. Are they gonna be Fleshmancer cultists? Nice! Hey, yo! This is so fucking cute, oh my god! Brother Cassagen, you seldom leave your post. Did something happen? An unidentified group has managed to break through the seal. One of them used songster magic. What? But how? We were told they couldn't leave the dome. I saw it myself, a sort of glass vessel moving. Oh, what is it, Rakata? Things are getting interesting for once. And? I'm thinking maybe I should handle them. A little trap, perhaps? Yes, swift action may be preferable here. Preposterous! The code clearly states that anyone may attempt... Silence! The triumvirate of eminence reigns supreme, and I, Abstarak, am its leader. You will not question me. I apologize, Great Illuminator. Rachata, deal with the intruders. With pleasure. Like fish in a barrel. Let us out. Afraid I can't do that, Repine gal. The glass one sure is odd. You heard her. Free us or else. Or else what? The sitting triumvirate of eminence has remained unchallenged for centuries. You think you lowlives have a shot at replacing us? We've been through worse. Then get through this. To the gallows they go. It's all the same in the end. A soundproof barrier. My magic can't break it. This one's not a cultist. Might be able to help if we free him. Nuts fooling me twice. Here's hoping the release mechanism is that way. Free at last. Thank you, benevolent strangers. Wit magic will help you escape the gallows. Here. The code compels me to leave the spires, but I will not forget this debt. Safe journeys. Did you kill them? Not quite. What do you mean, not quite? They managed to escape the gallows. How? Their team is truly formidable. And there's one more thing, Great Illuminator. Speak! Our prisoner has been freed. Verlo! Oh, my Saint Eminence. The traps all work, but the assassin on their team has reflexes like I've never seen. I'm sorry, there's nothing more I could have done. We went through a lot of trouble to capture Verlo. Verlo won't do anything. He lives by the code. His attempt at challenging us has failed, and thus he's compelled to exile himself from the spires. The others are still coming. What then? We defend our titles. That's a healing item. I guess it's fight time, huh? New challenges have bested the spires. The triumvirate of eminence acknowledges your presence. So you're in charge here? You will address the Great Illuminator by title. We didn't come to replace you. And what is it you seek? Estriste. Only one possible wrong answer, but you just gave it. Preposterous! It's not the place of anyone to stand in the presence of our god. For centuries, our people have been its gatekeeper. What you ask is impossible. Please, listen, whoever put you up to this has gravely misled you. Estriste is no god. We built it to... Silence! Trespassers seek to violate our laws and commune with our god. The triumvirate of eminence reigns supreme, and I, Abstract, am its leader. Prepare for illumination! This boss fight music's pretty good. Oh my god. I like that he's looking through his little spyglass. Oh shit, okay. Oh my god. Holy crap, that was a lot of damage. Wait a minute. This is interesting. Okay, so that's fine. I wonder why he only got 3 choices. Oh my god, he's got no magic. So this is it. Great Illuminator, I've failed you. Great Eagle. So this is how you choose to thank us? What? We gave you flight, and you would repay us with your destruction? What are you talking about? For you to end our lives after we sacrificed what was required. Is this irony, or does your cruelty surpass that of your partner? After all. Is that Aferol? Oh my god, it's their faces! It's perfect. Thank you, Aferol. Good. Perhaps now you could stop rambling about wanting natural flight. Yes. I suppose I could move on to rambling about how great it feels instead. Ah, just my luck. Happy birthday, Rashan. I'm glad you like your gift. How'd you do it? I thought a transmutation spell like this requires a hybrid soul. I obviously found a way, but you'll have to let me keep my secrets if you want more surprises in the future. I suppose that's fair. Oh, try this. Interesting. There's no taste, but it's impossibly refreshing. What do you call it? Ice line, the state of equilibrium between ice and water. The final ingredient is the warmth of the drinker's mouth, forcing it to contrast by turning into ice but for a fraction of a second. But it melts away as it tries to freeze, letting you experience a seemingly ethereal temperature. Oh, I see where this is going. You still have that flask design in mind? Yeah, I do. I'm ready for another attempt at capturing the sands of time. Prince of Persia. Third time's the charm. I will accompany you. I was hoping you'd say that. And if you ask nicely, I might let you fly on my back. Haha. Big if. Another lie. So we made a deal with you? The Fleshmancer? Yes, many of us were sacrificed while he was working on your gift. What he offered in exchange, the power of mind magic and purpose in the worshipping of Estriste. It was well worth it. After all, no. This hurt you? And it brings some measure of peace to know that you are cursed with immortality. Suffer well. What was that about? The Great Eagle. It was a birthday gift from Alfaral a very long time ago. Back when he was still himself, or so I believed. I'm sorry, Rashan. Just one more happy memory ruined. In the grand scheme of things, it's of no concern, but this does imply that his wicked deeds began centuries earlier than I'd assume. This changes everything. I must go. But why? Our calculations were way off. It's imperative that I return to the archives and run more models. You can't just leave like that. We need your help to fix this. This puppet will help you until you've seen this journey through. Thank you for the companionship. It has been refreshing. Farewell. Just like that, he... Anyone in there? He left like we were nothing to him. Whatever. Rashan played his part and made his choice. You're right, we should press on. First? We're almost at Estrate. The teleporter at the bottom of the stairs should be functional now. Found one broken handle. I gotta give you guys story time. I think we have 2 or 3 stories to read now. We made it. Is that the release mechanism? Tractor. Is there another way? Step aside. Nice! Elbow drop that bad boy. Way to go, Boost. Boost. Best. Boost. Did it work? Yes, the Speedball Travel Network should be online now. From here, we can fast travel to any of the other stations, including the one in Skybase. Man, those things are fast. Hey, Teeks. Hey, how's it going? We're making progress, but we just lost Roshan. What? And I could see him right there. It's just an empty puppet. The real him's gone. Hello? Kinda creepy. Kinda cool. Oh, hello there. That's Living Glass. Nice to meet you, I'm Teeks. Greetings, my name's Boost. Hey, so I was exploring near Rapine and this speedball thing just opened up. Was it you doing? Boost bought power back. We could use it to get to Skybase. Oh, I'll tag along then. I gotta see that. Skybase, we made it. What are we looking for? Whatever will stop the clouds being produced. There has to be a control room somewhere. And if we find the damned catalyst, you got it. Oops. In the Fleshmancer's new base of operations, they would toil away, creating machines for obscure uses in realms unknown. But such a base had yet to be built, so as always, Alfarall set out to locate the best collaborator there was to be found. He needed someone morally neutral, for it was execution he desired, not competition. With this new layer, he would prove himself superior to Rashawn by building a castle that would control time within itself. The watchmaker was the perfect fit. She was only interested in her craft and otherwise had no interest in Alfarall's machinations. All she asked for in return was a workshop of her own, where she could be left to her devices. The deal was struck, and together they designed the Clockwork Castle. The watchmaker began drafting schematics for the kids to start production on, while she'd handle the more intricate parts herself. Meanwhile, Alfarall enchanted countless cogs and bricks, giving them an aura of magic that none could understand. Construction was almost complete when Kale and his crew made their move. One night, they flipped exactly the right cogs so that the castle's perpetual movement was activated. Its core functions would backfire. They had no goal in mind other than foiling the Fleshmancer's plan, and in that respect, they succeeded resoundingly. What came of the sabotage was that time now came to a halt within the Clockwork Castle, or rather, within its inhabitants. And they'd played their trick so well that Alfarall didn't even know they'd done it on purpose. There'd be no impressing Rashawn this time, but he could definitely see some upsides to a workshop that operated forever. As a final touch, he ensured that any mortal leaving the castle would see themselves age instantly by the amount of time they'd spent inside. Upon completion, Alfarall locked everyone inside for a century, ensuring that the watchmaker and the children could never leave, lest they die instantly of old age. The watchmaker thought nothing of it, and relished the opportunity to focus on her craft for an eternity. Yet in this time prison, Kale and his friends would have to work day and night. Proud of having done the right things, it seems that they are at peace with their situation. Perhaps getting to be kids forever helps, in a way. From day one, they'd always deliver, while adding just the right amount of breakage to give the Fleshmancer countless headaches without raising suspicions. One can only feel gratitude when contemplating the suffering that's been delayed or even prevented thanks to their cunning game of wasting Alfarall's time. The end. Of the many events from the time of the Ovates, many consider the foundation of the kingdom in the clouds to be the most significant. It was back in the early days when the world was still being shaped. When they had completed the islands, they started working on the travel golems. The Ovates first built Yeet and Ixtal and rejoiced at ease at which they could activate them using power words. But for Mesa Island, something more was needed, a sentient golem, one that would not simply obey commands, but carry purpose. The reason was that this specific island was at sea level, but as the Ovates have seen in their dream, it needed to be propped up way higher. Indeed, in the future there would be a great flood, and for this world to survive, Mesa Island would have to remain above water. Although that future was a very distant one, the Ovates remained as selfless as ever in their dedication to harmony and balance. Thus, they built Kukar, but alas found themselves unable to give it sentience. Ever embracing the flow of things, the Ovates held firm to the belief that their part in saving Mesa Island had been played. They moved on to completing the vision that they had seen in a shared dream, and from the essence of the very cloud conjured the Sky Giants. There would come a time when the Ovates would go extinct, and it would fall to the Sky Giants to keep watch. They'd be tasked with establishing a council in the clouds to oversee three very important things. First of which was to keep watch over the elements. While the flood was unavoidable, maintaining balance would remain a challenge unless new Ovates arose. Secondly, they would be the gatekeepers of the Sea of Stars, carefully vetting those who would seek to travel between worlds. Lastly, there was the matter of Kukar. It remained incomplete, so they would need to be on the lookout for a wielder of magic potent enough to make the construct sentient. In the end, it was the Great Eagle who helped them do this. Nowadays, few are aware of Kukar's purpose, most believing it to be nothing more than an impressive feat of masonry. Even from a prophetic standpoint, there is no real way to know whether it would stand the coming flood. But until then, Kukar's role would remain a passive one. Holding on with an ever-firm grip, it would stand tall, inspiring mortals as a testament to stoicism and true dedication. One only needs to lay eyes upon the construct once to understand where it got the title of Kukar the Unyielding. The end. Last one. When the Birdmen accepted Alpharol's deal, they knew that granting their species access to mind magic would be easy for them. There was only the matter of giving them their own god to worship. And so, as always, when a problem wouldn't also serve to advance his research, he delegated. The songsters were capable builders, not as tech-savvy as the humans who built Skybase, but he just needed a giant construct and no tricks. With proper incentives in place in the form of hostages, Afarol put Takor in charge. A team was formed, and together they started building the Sacrosanct Spires, with its pretend god as its centerpiece, the giant Esrate. But Takor was no fool. He knew all too well that Afarol wouldn't stop until every single shred of life had been exploited or corrupted. On the third night, the songsters performed a ritual chant to summon a vision of the distant future to Takor's mind. Skybase, the regulator of climate, corrupted. The death of all fauna in Florida. The megacity completely razed, his land reduced to an ocean of blue sand. The tech-savvy humans, their souls detached from their bodies and tethered to cyborgs by a wicked machine, forced to live in despair, their minds food for a growing sea monster. A world without sun, without hope, and the moon sunken into the abyssal depths. And his own people, what cruel fates. Heroes of the future, this world's only hope, capable yet of any means to reach Skybase with power offline. The vision faded and Takor focused his mind on dreaming a sanguine dream. The next morning, he woke up with purpose. When the time came, the heroes would have the spark needed to reclaim the world. The solution had been so simple, it would be invisible to Alfarol and his elitist mind. So they built Estrate on a vertical power rail connected to the planet's grid. For the final touch, they raised an enormous slab of stone for the giant's the giant statue to hold firmly in its hands. The most primitive form of battery, which, when dropped, would grind on the rail and return power to the grid. Their plan worked. Afarol wrote it off as a purely artistic choice. Centuries went by, and with the rise of the Fleshmancer, the world lay helpless as Takor's vision of suffering and destruction came to be. All while Estrate stood there, never getting so much as a second look from Afarol. For centuries and more, the fail-safe was hidden in plain sight, ready to support the heroes of the future in the last-ditch effort to reclaim the world. When Takor wouldn't live to see the day of their arrival, he died knowing that his world and his people at least stood a chance. The end. I really like those stories. They're really cool little pieces of the game, honestly. I'm in fucking space! West Wing sustained heavy damage after collision with an asteroid. Area in lockdown for crew's safety. Override. Denied. Emergency measures may not be overridden. Let's keep going. Oh, I see how it works. That chapter name goes so hard. To kill the clouds. In the future, we put aquariums in the elevator. But with no fish. Holy shit. I went the wrong way. "3D printing vendor machine online. Please make your selection." Over there, it's the catalyst. "Intruders in the command center. Engage in combat mode." Oh my god. Okay, this is a cool idea. Ready, Zale? You bet. This is pretty sick. There we go. Joie, are you okay? Or like programming going against her? Oh god. I remember now. Soul Curator. Huh? What happened? It doesn't matter right now. Let's check the command module. This has to be what's creating the clouds, but... I've never seen anything so intricate. Cedric, tell me you've got something. Scanning. Negative, encryption level too high. I can't use this. Ugh. Mist? Apologies, Sarai. My people were builders and magicians. The wonders of technology are a mystery to me. We were so close. I beg your pardon, a word if I may? Hey, look over here. The catalyst is still alive. Please, one moment. I am not evil. I was forced to operate within the catalyst against my will. And I must say I had quite an awful time of it. Can you help stop the clouds? Believe me, I wish I could. But alas, the only function I have access to is the one used to attach souls to machines. My databank does contain plenty of schematics related to Skybase, however. Can you give them to us? I'm afraid everything is encrypted. Access is virtually impossible. Oh yeah? I wonder if I just... Ah, will you look at that? Ah, it worked! So, just a bunch of documentation and intricate designs. There's nothing in here about operating the console directly. Tech-savvy engineers may infer core function based on blueprints and schematics. Recommended action, find someone smarter. Hey, how about Kale and his friends at the Clockwork Castle? They're pretty good at this kind of stuff, right? Worth a shot. The lead. Maybe they can hack into the AI core too. You're coming with us. Please be gentle. Okay, time to return to our homeworld for a bit. The entrance to the Sea of Stars is to the southeast of the Sancrosect Spires. There's a speedball station close to it too. Let's make haste. Let's go! Hey, how have you been? My condolences, by the way. If leaving the castle wasn't a death sentence for us, we would have attended the ceremony. It's okay, don't worry about it. We need your help, Kale. Sure, what's the situation? It's a long story. Something about a machine? Oh, I love stories. Machines too, in fact. Let's hear it. Back in Sarai's world. And reconnecting the sun and moon is their only chance at taking down the Dweller of Dread. I see, that's why we had to make so many condensers. And the catalyst kernel? Well, I never thought I'd get to see it myself. I beg your pardon, but that's AI core. I have no voluntary ties to the catalyst. We understand you can't leave the castle, but we were hoping you could find some way to help. There's always a way, but we'll need some time. Oh, and I'll need the lore grimoire, too. Just rip out the pages you need. I can't risk being unable to record something while you work. We'll get started right away. Could you give us a few days? Whatever you need. Can't take this opportunity to visit some old friends. Run along then. We'll be ready when you return. Gather round, everyone. We have a lot on our plate. Right here. Access granted. It worked. Good job, Kale. Now we have access to top secret catalyst blueprints too. Extract everything. On it. Please be gentle. Seeing our boy. This is the warrior cook's resting place? Yes, he always loved this tree. He once made us some very tasty jam using its sap. Carl always made sure to prepare something for us. He sounds like a good friend. The best. You're saying your only function was attaching souls to machines? Everything was automated and never understood why I had to be made sentient. The whole thing was quite unsettling. Just another cruel joke. Well, you're free now. Might be time for a fresh start. Oh, this idea is truly pleasing. You were right. Everything combined into the missing pieces we were looking for. Great. Let's start building. Double time. I can't believe my eyes. I wish I had conversed with Rashad a bit more. His understanding of alchemy is unprecedented. Does it hurt when you get hit? Not in a physical way. It tugs at my mind, but my resolve is absolute. Oh, it's interesting. I should put in a word for you. A word? After this journey is over, you may find yourself in search of meaning. Should that time come, seek the Elder Mist. The Elder Mist? Is the Elder Mist one of them? It's only take a few seconds anyway, right? I'm not too sure this is a good idea. Come on, it's for a good cause for once. You've seen the instructions too. There's no way they'll be able to reprogram Skybase on their own. They can't do it. You know this is the only way. You do this one thing for us and I promise we'll give you a new form. Come on, we want to save a world together? I suppose so. Alright, plus our design's pretty slick, you'll see. Load it up. On it. Good morning. Sleep is so much better here in Mirth. It's been a couple of days. Scale should be done by now. Right, let's go check on him. Oh my god, so much stuff. Rain's office key. I should have said it out loud before, but I'm really proud of you two. I think I'm starting to get the hang of this town elder thing. Perfect name for mirth. Ooh, I'm so saddened by Girl's death. Me too. Oh, Zale, I must thank you again for inviting me to take care of Mirth's Inn. I'll make sure it becomes a noteworthy establishment. Poor Carl was too young to die. Oh, cool, you could actually change it. Whoa. That one's so good. Still a lot of work to be done. This is so peaceful. So peaceful. Visit my old friends in Brisk soon. See how they're holding up. Went to the crypt. Oh, that's a good idea. I haven't been to Brisk in a million fucking years. Okay, I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, we'll go straight. We're gonna visit Brisk afterwards, because there might be something there, I don't know. Perfect. Well, this is it. I'm ready. Oh, you're ready. We're not missing out on that. But we only have the one unit, so we combine. Easy. Combine? We've always been together. No way are we letting you leave on your own. But in there, there's plenty of room for all of us. A shared conscience. No! They'll do you some good, Kelly. You've always been too serious. Haha. Are you sure? We can't walk it back. You don't think we've been talking? You're not the only one who wants to help the Solstice Warriors. And what if you can't do it on your own? Haha. Okay, engage primary function. It's time. We can do this. Courage, everyone, together. Aww. Hell? They built another catalyst? Anyone here? Huh? Hey, a little help, please? The release button. We should have put it here, not on the outside. Major oversight. Not too bad, all things considered. Hey, don't do that. Ah, gotcha. Ha ha ha. I don't see a release button. Oh, is that the big guy? Punch the pod really hard. It's our Robo. Oh, look at him! Vision works perfectly. Smell, too. Sorry. Kale? Yes. So you're Kale? Well, partly. This could become a problem. We should unite. New name? Single name. Single speaker. Kale should lead. Yes. Well? Oh, I know. Yes! Agreed. Okay, time for our big introduction. Don't forget the pose at the end. Yes, you have to do the thing. I know, I know. Ahem. For long we have toiled, honing our craft and protecting our art. Countless wasted days led to a moment where finally, aboard our own creation, we can be free from this time prison. Together as one, we will live on, our creation serving the good of the people. And also the kicking of evil butts. I am Retribution. I am the ultimate engineer. I am genius incarnate. I am the artificer. Wait, so you're all in there? That was so cool. But Kale do the talking. Long live the artificer. Nice to meet you, artificer. That's a good name. Thanks, everyone. Hey, so we only thought you'd review some blueprints for us. Well, one thing led to another, and a path to freedom appeared, so I mean, well, we took it. Plus, I must go myself in any case. The task is way too complex for you lot. No offense. I won't be a battle unit anytime soon, but I can hack Skybase alright. Just take me there and I'll stop the clouds for you. Thanks, Artie. Ah, we got a nickname already. This new life is too good. Hey, don't talk. Oh, my bad. Okay, I'll just do the legs. Dibs on the camera. Hey, we should offer to go before it gets awkward. Great. Sorry about that. Please lead the way. Meet Artie. All right. Think things are looking any better here? Oh, hey, look at them. Yo, look at that. I guess it has been the whole dang game. I long to have the essence of my beauty immortalized on canvas. If only there was a painter with true flair. Wait, do you have any cool new items for me? No, it's all old. Boo. That's okay. Well, folks, I think that's probably as good of a time as any to end this episode. It's been awesome as always. I really enjoyed just seeing all the kinds of things that this game has to offer and things like that. Had some really good fights tonight, or on this. I'm so used to streaming, so I'm used to saying tonight and speaking in the now when you guys will be watching this later. But anyway, I'm Woodman from Super RPG Friends. If you guys enjoyed this, definitely make sure you guys check out our streams. Links are in the description. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday we stream. And if you guys enjoyed this, like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube, and let me know. Maybe I could do more of this kind of stuff. So, at that point, you guys, we're going to call episode 8 one for the books. I feel like we might get this done on, like, episode 10 or 11 at this pace. So, it's exciting. Thank you guys so much. 3, 2, 1, Fuzzy Pickles. We'll see you next time, guys.